Hi, I'm Arlene B. Englander, and I'm excited to be sharing these tips on how to love your New Year's resolutions so they'll last forever. And I'm very familiar with resolutions myself. I know which do and don't last. Why? I'm not only a licensed Columbia University trained psychotherapist, but I'm also a former emotional overeater. And yes, way back when, I also smoked cigarettes. It's hard to change habits, as you probably know. You've probably made New Year's resolutions in the past, only to find that within 2 or 3 months, they're gone, and all you feel is guilt. And you're not alone. Statistics show that only 25% of New Year's resolutions last a month, and only 8% are permanent. Why is this so? What you need to do now, especially now, but also in the future, is to be kinder and more compassionate to yourself. One way of doing this is by only making resolutions that are easy, effective, and fun. Yes, fun. Because if it isn't both practical and pleasurable, it isn't going to be permanent. That's a mantra I follow in my writing, my work, and my life, and for a reason, because it's true. So how do you put the fun factor in your New Year's resolutions? Simply ask yourself, what is it you want to achieve? How can you most easily make it happen? And how can you make it fun? You'll notice we aren't resolving not to do something, but rather we're looking at how to pursue a more pleasurable, productive activity instead. Redirect, replace, reward. Be creative. Be self-caring and compassionate. You probably already know what you need to do, but you just haven't been sufficiently aware of the factors that stood in the way of making it happen. Explore the times when the desired behavior happened and when it didn't to get precious clues for what helped and what hindered your efforts. Change whatever you can to give yourself the best possible chance of success. Try again. Notice what happened, tweak what you need to, and repeat. For example, if you feel you've been emotionally overeating, ask yourself when you notice that you're eating unnecessarily most often. If it's in the evening, standing by the fridge, plan some other enjoyable evening activities, preferably pleasurable and productive, like reading a great book, not just a good book, virtually touring a museum, engaging in a hobby or a craft. If you still feel the need for a food-related treat, resolve to sit down and slowly savor a small snack of your choice, and to be there in the moment as often as possible, especially when you eat. Scope out your supermarket for healthy snacks like fruits that you enjoy or small prepackaged calorie-controlled snacks. Find a fun exercise you can do in the morning, so your biorhythm set you to be awake early and asleep sooner than previously, cutting down on your grazing time at night. Learn to eat mindfully, savoring small quantities of mostly healthy foods, loving the experience with all your senses right up to the point of satisfaction, at which point you stop. Are you eating to distract yourself from painful thoughts and feelings? Learn to speak back to these thoughts in a caring, compassionate way. If you're resolving to exercise more, find a sport that's enjoyable or an activity you can engage in while listening to music or listening to books. Get yourself some workout wear you're enthused about using and leave it out by your bedside so it's the first thing you see when you wake up from sleep. And remember, the more you like what you do, the more likely it's going to happen and eventually become a habit. If efforts in the past have failed, explore the lapses and learn from them. Use them as a gift to get helpful information on what worked, when all went well, and what you needed to tweak to make your efforts more effective. For example, if you'd scheduled your exercise in the middle of the day and found that others took away that opportunity by commandeering your time, change your routine and do it early. ideally, or if necessary, during lunch or weekends. If you tried to stop smoking, but your roommate still smoked, an experience of my own many years ago, persuade them to quit as well. That way you'll have support, not cigarettes, available in ample supply. Whatever your resolution, make it happen. And the best way to do that is to do your best to make it easy and enjoyable. Nothing is more important than self-care, especially now. And showing yourself compassion will be key to your success. Adding a dose of fun as well will also help your new, more healthy habits last forever. Have fun and get healthier. It can happen. For more information on healthy habits so pleasurable and practical they'll last forever, my book, Let Go of Emotional Overeating and Love Your Food, a 5-point plan for success, is available on my website, arleneenglander.com, or on the publisher's site, roman.com, or on amazon.com. The reviews from Publishers Weekly, Booklist, and more have been excellent, which is gratifying because I'd like to help as many people as possible. I'll be sharing more information on similar subjects on future videos as well, so sign up for my YouTube channel if you'd like. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Thanks for listening, and be sure to do something good for yourself and make it fun.